You can't come to my baby shower. My sister Hannah's voice was flat, final. What? Why? Because you'll make it awkward. Everyone there has kids or is pregnant. And you're child-free. You've made it very clear you don't want children. Having you there would just be uncomfortable. I stood in my apartment, phone pressed to my ear, trying to process what I was hearing. Hannah, I'm your sister, which is exactly why I'm being honest. You don't understand motherhood. You don't relate to any of my friends. You'll just sit there judging everyone. I want my shower to be perfect, and you being there, that's not perfect. I heard my mom's voice in the background. Hannah's right, Natalie. Maybe it's better if you skip this one. That was April 2016. I didn't go to the baby shower, or the hospital when she gave birth, or any family event after that. 7 years of silence. No calls, no texts, no contact. Last week, someone knocked on my door at midnight. I looked through the peephole. Hannah, crying, shaking, holding a manila folder. Natalie, please, I need to show you something. About Mom, about my pregnancies, about why I keep losing them. What was in that folder destroyed everything I thought I knew about my family. And what my mother had done? None of us saw coming. If you've ever been excluded for your life choices, stay with me until the end. Your support means everything. And comment below, has family ever made you feel less than for not having kids? Let's talk about it. Now, back to my story. Let me take you back. April 2016. My name is Natalie Brooks. I was 28 years old, living in Seattle, working as a corporate lawyer, making $95,000 a year, single by choice, child-free by choice. Happy. My sister Hannah was 31, married to her high school sweetheart Ryan, living in our hometown in Oregon, pregnant with her first baby, planning an elaborate baby shower. We'd never been close. She was the traditional one, got married at 23, wanted the white picket fence life, kids, PTA meetings, the whole package. I was the career woman, focused on my job, dating casually, no interest in marriage or children, and I'd been very vocal about it. At Thanksgiving the year before, my mom had asked, "So Natalie, when are you going to settle down and give me grandchildren?" "Never. I don't want kids." The table went silent. My dad looked uncomfortable. Hannah looked offended. "You don't mean that," my mom said. "I absolutely mean that. I'm child-free. It's not a phase, it's a choice." "That's selfish," Hannah said. "Not wanting to be a mother is selfish." "No, it's honest. What's selfish is having kids you don't want just to please other people." "Girls," my dad interrupted, "let's not do this at dinner." But the damage was done. Hannah glared at me for the rest of the meal. My mom kept making comments about biological clocks and regrets. So when Hannah got pregnant a few months later, I knew our relationship was strained, but I thought baby showers were different. I thought families showed up for each other. I was wrong. "Natalie, it's me," Hannah said when she called. "I need to talk to you about the baby shower." "Sure. When is it? I'll book a flight." "That's the thing. I don't think you should come." My stomach dropped. "Why not?" "Because you'll make it awkward. All my friends are moms, or pregnant, or trying. And you've made it very clear you think motherhood is a waste of time." "I never said that. You said kids aren't for you. You called having children sacrificing your life. You told Mom that being a stay-at-home mom is giving up your identity. How do you think that makes me feel?" I was talking about my choices, not judging yours. It felt like judgment, and I don't want that energy at my shower. I want to celebrate, to be excited, to have people who understand and support motherhood, not someone who thinks I'm wasting my potential. "Hannah, I'm happy for you. I support you." "Do you?" "Because it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you look down on me, like you think you're better because you have a career and I'm just going to be a mom." "I don't think that—" My mom's voice came through, closer now. "Hannah, put me on speaker." Hannah did. "Natalie, your sister is right. This shower is important, and having you there, with your opinions about motherhood, it would just create tension." "My opinions? I'm entitled to my own life choices." "Of course you are. But that doesn't mean you need to broadcast them at your sister's baby shower. Maybe it's better if you sit this one out. Let Hannah have her day without worrying about you making comments. I wouldn't make comments. You always do, even if you don't mean to. You can't help yourself. You see a pregnant woman and you make some remark about freedom or sleep or career. It's exhausting, Natalie. So I'm uninvited because I chose not to have kids? You're uninvited because you can't be supportive without being judgmental, Hannah said. And I don't want that at my shower. Fine, I won't come. Have a great shower. I hung up before either of them could respond. I sat there, furious, hurt, stunned. My own sister didn't want me at her baby shower because I was child-free, because I'd made different choices. I called my dad. Did you know Hannah uninvited me from her shower? Pause. Your mother mentioned something about it. And you're okay with this? I think it's between you and Hannah. If she wants a certain kind of atmosphere, she wants me excluded because I don't have kids. That's not atmosphere. That's discrimination. That's a strong word, Natalie. It's the right word. I'm being excluded from a family event because of my reproductive choices. How is that okay? Maybe you should examine why Hannah feels this way. Maybe you have been a bit vocal about not wanting children. I'm allowed to talk about my life choices. Yes, but maybe not at every family gathering. Maybe give Hannah space to be excited without pointing out all the downsides of parenthood. I never did that. Didn't you? At Christmas, when she announced her pregnancy, you said, "Well, there goes your sleep for the next 18 years. At her wedding, you told someone kids were life ruiners. Maybe Hannah has a point. So everyone agrees I should be excluded. I think maybe you should skip the shower. Give Hannah this moment. You can see the baby after it's born." No, I can't. Because I'm done. Done with what? Done being made to feel like my choices make me less than. Done being told I'm judgmental when I'm just living my life. Done with this family. Natalie, don't be dramatic. I hung up, blocked Hannah's number, blocked my mom's number, deleted them from social media. If I wasn't welcome at the baby shower, I wasn't welcome anywhere. The first year was hard. Hannah had her baby, a girl, Lily. I saw photos through mutual friends before I blocked them too. She looked happy. Ryan looked proud. My mom posted constantly about her grandbaby. I wasn't in any photos, wasn't mentioned in any posts, like I didn't exist. But I built a life without them. Year 1, I got promoted, senior associate, $120,000. I bought a condo, small, perfect for one, no room for kids, by choice. Year 2, I made partner, the youngest in my firm's history, $180,000 plus bonuses. I traveled to Paris, Tokyo, places kids would make complicated. Year 3, I met someone, James, a surgeon, also child-free. We dated for 2 years. It was good, then it wasn't. We wanted different things. That was okay. Year 4, I started my own practice, boutique family law firm. Ironic, I know. $250,000 my first year. I helped other people navigate family issues while avoiding my own. Year 5, I bought a house, 3 bedrooms, home office, guest rooms, no nursery, never would be. Year 6, I turned 35, threw myself a party. 40 friends came, child-free couples, single friends, people who celebrated my choices instead of judging them. Year 7, I was thriving, successful, happy, living exactly the life I wanted. I thought about Hannah sometimes, wondered if she had more kids, wondered if my mom still posted about grandchildren, wondered if anyone missed me, but I never reached out. They'd made their choice, I'd made mine. Then 2 weeks ago, midnight, someone knocked on my door. I looked through the peephole, and my heart stopped. Hannah, standing in my doorway, looking terrible, eyes red, face swollen from crying, holding a manila folder. I almost didn't open the door, almost pretended I wasn't home. But something about her face, the desperation, the fear. I opened it. "Natalie," her voice cracked. "Please, I need to talk to you." "How did you find my address?" "Your law firm's website. I called, pretended to be a client. They gave me your office address. I waited outside until you left. Followed you home. I know that's creepy, but I'm desperate. What do you want? Can I come in, please, just for a few minutes? I stepped aside. She walked in, looked around, at my house, my life, everything she'd excluded me from seeing. Nice place, she said quietly. Thanks. What do you want, Hannah? It's midnight. She sat on my couch, opened the folder. I need to show you something. About Mom. About my pregnancies. Your pregnancies? Plural? I've been pregnant 6 times. Lily is my only living child. I've had 5 miscarriages. I felt a chill. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry yet. I don't understand. Read them. Look at the dates. Look at what caused each miscarriage. I looked. The first miscarriage. 2 years after Lily. Unexplained pregnancy loss at 12 weeks. The second. A year later. Chemical pregnancy, elevated stress hormones. The third. Miscarriage at 8 weeks, maternal medication complications. The fourth. Loss at 14 weeks, unknown medication in blood work. The fifth. Miscarriage at 10 weeks, toxic substance detected. I looked up at Hannah. Toxic substance? That's why I'm here. That last miscarriage was 3 months ago. They ran extensive tests, found something in my blood work, something that shouldn't be there. What? Pennyroyal oil. It's an herbal supplement, used historically to induce miscarriage, extremely dangerous, can cause liver failure, death. My blood ran cold. Someone gave you that? I never took it, never even heard of it, but it was in my system, high enough levels to cause the miscarriage. How? That's what I asked. The doctors were confused, said it had to be ingested regularly, over weeks, mixed into food or drink. Hannah, I started thinking, who has access to my food? Who's been in my house every day for the last 7 years? Who makes me tea every morning when I'm pregnant? I stared at her. No. Mom. Hannah's voice broke. It's been Mom, all along. She pulled out more documents, text messages, screenshots. After the last miscarriage, I started paying attention. Mom would bring me herbal tea, special blends, said they were for pregnancy health, but I started feeling sick after drinking them. So I saved the last batch, had it tested. She showed me lab results. Pennyroyal, rue, tansy, all herbs used to terminate pregnancy, all in the tea Mom was giving me. Why would she do this? Hannah pulled out her phone, scrolled to old text messages from years ago, before I'd blocked her, messages to me. Hannah's pregnancy is making her insufferable. I can't stand how she brags about being a mom. She thinks she's better than you because she has kids. Messages to Hannah. Natalie is so selfish not giving me grandchildren. Your sister will regret her choices when it's too late. Then newer messages, after I was gone. To Hannah, you should focus on Lily. 1 grandchild is enough. Multiple pregnancies are hard on your body. Maybe it's a sign. God is telling you to stop. Be grateful for what you have. I sat back, processing. Mom has been poisoning you to prevent more pregnancies. Yes. Because after you left, she became obsessed, said I was trying to replace you with more kids, that I was having babies to prove something, that I was being competitive. That's insane. I know, but she's been doing it. For 7 years. Every time I got pregnant, she'd start the tea routine. For your health. For the baby. And within weeks, I'd miscarry. Why didn't the doctors catch it sooner? Because miscarriages are common, and Mom was subtle, just enough to cause loss, not enough to kill me. Until this last time. She used too much. That's when they found it. Have you confronted her? I tried. She denied everything, said I was stressed, said miscarriages run in families, said I was blaming her for something natural. But I know. I have the evidence. She pulled out one more document, a journal. I found this in her house, last week, when she was at church. I went looking for answers. She opened it. My mother's handwriting, entry after entry. April 2016. Hannah's baby shower today. Didn't invite Natalie. Good. She doesn't understand motherhood anyway. She'd just poison Hannah's joy like she poisons everything. June 2016. Lily is born, beautiful. But Hannah is already talking about more babies. She needs to focus on the one she has, not turn into a baby factory trying to prove she's better than Natalie. March 2018. Hannah is pregnant again. I can't let this happen. She's trying to fill the void Natalie left with more children. It's unhealthy. I need to protect her from herself. April 2018. Made her special tea. She lost the baby. She's devastated. But it's for the best. One grandchild is enough. She needs to focus on Lily. Entry after entry. Years of poisoning. Years of causing miscarriages. Years of justifying it. She blamed you, Hannah whispered, for everything. For leaving. For being child-free. For making her feel like she failed as a mother. And she took it out on me. Punished me for wanting more kids after you chose to have none. This is beyond sick. I know. I've already contacted a lawyer. I'm filing a police report. Mom could go to jail for this. Does Dad know? I told him yesterday. He's in shock. He had no idea. He thought the miscarriages were just bad luck. What about Ryan? He's furious. He wanted to confront Mom immediately, but I wanted to talk to you first. Why? Because this started when you left, when I uninvited you from my baby shower, when I chose Mom's opinion over your presence. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Natalie. She started crying. I believed Mom. I believed you were judgmental, that you looked down on me, that your choices were a rejection of mine, but you were just living your life, and I punished you for it. Hannah, Mom made me think we were in competition, that your success meant my failure, that your freedom meant my sacrifice was worthless. She set us against each other, and I fell for it. The next day we went to my parents' house, together, Hannah, me, Ryan, my dad. My mom answered the door, saw me, went pale. Natalie. Hi, Mom. We need to talk. She looked at Hannah. What is she doing here? Exposing you, Hannah said. She held up the medical records, the lab results, the journal. My mom's face went white. Where did you get that? Your bedroom. I went looking for answers, and I found them. You went through my private things. You've been poisoning me for 7 years. I think that gives me the right. My dad stepped forward. Catherine, is this true? Did you do this? My mom looked at each of us, trapped, cornered. Then her face hardened. I did what I had to do. What you had to do? I repeated. You poisoned your own daughter? I saved her. She was having baby after baby trying to fill the void you left, trying to prove she was better than you. It was destroying her. I wanted more children, Hannah said. That's not a crime. You wanted them for the wrong reasons. After Natalie left, you became obsessed. Couldn't stop talking about having more babies, more grandchildren for me, as if quantity would make up for quality. So you killed them? Ryan's voice shook with rage. You killed our babies? I prevented a mistake. Hannah needed to focus on Lily, not pop out more children she couldn't handle. That wasn't your decision to make, my dad said quietly. Catherine, you committed a crime. Multiple crimes. I protected my daughter. You assaulted her, for years. You caused her physical and emotional trauma. You're a monster. My mom turned to me. This is your fault. You left. You chose your selfish life over family. You made me look like a failure as a mother. Hannah was trying to fix what you broke. I had to stop her. I didn't break anything. I made a choice about my own life, my own body, and you punished Hannah for it. I punished her for trying to replace you with babies. She wasn't replacing me. She was living her life, just like I was living mine. We both made valid choices, but you couldn't accept that. So you turned us against each other, and when that wasn't enough, you started killing her babies. My mom's face crumpled. I just wanted my daughters back, both of you, but you left, and Hannah changed, and I didn't know how to fix it. So you poisoned one daughter and erased the other? I made mistakes. You committed felonies, Ryan said. He pulled out his phone. The police are already involved. They'll be here tomorrow to arrest you. We're filing charges, assault, attempted murder, All of it. My mom looked at my dad. "Richard, you can't let them do this." My dad's voice was cold. "I can't stop them, and I wouldn't if I could. What you did is unforgivable." That was 2 weeks ago. My mother was arrested, charged with multiple counts of assault and reckless endangerment. She's awaiting trial. My dad filed for divorce. He's staying with us while he processes everything. He apologized to me for not defending me, for enabling my mom, for letting me disappear. Hannah and I are rebuilding, slowly, carefully. She's in therapy, processing the trauma, the loss, the betrayal. "I'm sorry," she said again yesterday, "for the baby shower, for believing Mom, for 7 years of silence. I'm sorry, too, for not trying harder to understand your perspective, for maybe being too vocal about my choices. You weren't wrong to talk about your life. I was wrong to take it personally. We were both wrong, but we're here now." She's been cleared by doctors. The pennyroyal is out of her system. She and Ryan are talking about trying again. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, Lily is enough. And this time, I disappeared. Built a successful life. Became everything I wanted to be. Then my sister showed up at midnight with evidence that our mother had been poisoning her, causing miscarriages for 7 years, all because I chose not to have children, all because my mom couldn't accept that both daughters could be happy in different ways. If your family judges you for being child-free, remember this: your reproductive choices are yours alone. No one has the right to punish you for them.